My name is Julie Perrin. I'm the professional lead for advanced clinical practice and I work within the South Yorkshire and Bassett Law Faculty of Advanced Clinical Practice. Today in Leeds we've got a representation from Humber Coast and Vale, West Yorkshire and the South Yorkshire and Bassett Law area. And we've come together to discuss how we're going to take part in the national census looking at advanced clinical practice. It's an important thing to take part in, and we're really hoping that organisations and individuals are going to engage with this because we want to know where advanced practitioners are. So from an organisational perspective they can be supported. We can use them to help develop services, roles and make sure that the care that's provided to patients is of a high standard. We also want to bring people into the fold, if you like, to make sure that they have access to things like the e-portfolio so that they can demonstrate their competence through the use of that. And we want to provide them with support to go on and develop to their full potential.
I'm Linda CROPT'S, I'm the Workforce Transformation Lead for Health Education England in South Yorkshire. I think where ACPs have really shown how valuable they are in the workforce is that they are able to work entirely autonomously. So actually if they're seeing a patient they can clerk them, they can undertake they can order investigations, they can sometimes do the investigations, they can prescribe treatments, they can prescribe medicines, they can actually provide a management plan for that patient, all under the auspices obviously of the medical team who are there, but actually not having to ask the medical consultant to sign off every single one of those interventions. So what it means for patients very often is that the person they see when they arrive is the same person who sees them through a fair bit of their care, but also ensures that as part of the multi-professional team, because the ACP is able to do an awful lot more, patient flows much quicker.
So I'm ALLI Carter and I'm project lead for HEE on the national ACP Census. The census is a series of questionnaires that are focused at getting a picture across various different organisations about where we are with advanced clinical practice. So we're going to be looking at HEE local officers, how they manage the finances and the support and the training of advanced clinical practice. We're going to be talking to the higher education institutions and get a sense of where they are, what their challenges are, what their capacity is, what support they need moving forwards. The organisational questionnaires is looking at what's happening out there in acute trust, community trust, primary care, and the individual questionnaire is looking at individual issues, training, supervision, how they got to be where they are and what their needs are. And then each questionnaire will link together when we do the reporting so that we get actually really some quite key information and across the whole system. We want to support organisations that are trying to educate and train to actually be providing the right thing, but also we want to encourage them to tell us the things that we don't know as well. So it's all about collaboration and working together.